Listener discretion is advised.
Well, guys, how's it going today? So this will just be a kind of a ranting video. It's just well, it's not a huge. I mean, it's not a huge. Well, it's a huge deal to me because I hate it because it's a nuisance and it's a waste of freaking time and it's a waste of tax money. That's right. It's got to do with this fucking stupid country again. I don't know if Canada's got to deal with this crap or not, but I imagine. If not, Canada, be lucky. Be happy. Everybody says that we have such a wonderful fucking country. Well, some things are just not very wonderful here. Land that you think you own, you don't own it. The government still owns it. You're just fucking renting it, basically. That's how that goes. So, yeah, anyways, I don't know. Well, for here in the U.S., I don't know what Canada does, but here we have that Census Bureau fucking crap. Apparently, they're supposed to be coming every 10 years, you know, to bother you, which is nothing new, obviously, but it's been a while since they've been here, though, surprisingly, but they sent out a paper a while ago, not sure why, but they did. So, anyways, I'll tell you what the Census Bureau, U.S. Bureau thing, whatever, the cunts, I just strictly call them cunts, because that's all they are, and a waste of human life and time. So, basically what they do, from what I've been told, and I've been through this before, so I kind of have an idea, they kind of just want to know how many people live in the house, you know, like your house, you know, and, well, a bunch of other stuff too they want to know. Your personal information, which they do not have a right to. Basically what they do is they just like to keep track of how many people apparently are living in the U.S. So then I guess they can figure out how to rob you of more of your money, I guess. That's how I figure it. The more people they are here, the more they charge us. So I expect my land taxes to go up, and they're, you know, $10, and then come 2020 or 2021, you know, I expect that to go up now once they figure out how many fucking people live in this goddamn country. So, but yeah, they just ask you information. I can't remember. I don't know if they asked about like what you plan on doing with the land. I mean, because I've been to this before, so I kind of should remember. But at that time, they were asking me what I had planned to do with my land, which was none of their fucking business, but that's the way it goes. So, but yeah, so yeah, that's just pretty much it. They just want to know, you know, how many people are living in the house, yada yada yada, you know, that kind of shit. But the thing is I went through this before. Now, when I moved in to this house, you know, I bought this property. See, I bought this back in, it was late 2009, but we got in pretty much right away. I mean, it was obviously got to wait around for paperwork and stuff, but I bought the house, I paid for it, you know, and I guess a couple of weeks later we were moving in, right? So, but I don't think it was that following year. I think it was the year after, so it would have been 2010, which makes kind of sense now if you look back at it. If they're coming out for 2020, it's been exactly 10 years since they were out. So, but when I moved into here and then 2010 hit, they started showing up and they were knocking at my door. Now, from what I'm told, that they're supposed to show you a badge. It's like a little plastic badge. It's got their name and their ID number on it. You know, it's just, you know, I guess so you know who you're dealing with. But I don't remember them ever showing me a badge, you know, back in 2010. I don't know if that was a thing back then or not, but I guess apparently it is now. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a thing back in 2010 as well. But I don't remember ever seeing a badge. So But that doesn't really matter anyway. But it's just the point that's stupid. But the problem is that back in 2010, I guess it was in the summertime or late spring kind of thing. You know, there wasn't any snow on the ground. I know that for a fact. But there was I think it was a lady first, and of course she was being super nice. You know, they're supposed to be nice, but I mean we've dealt with some assholes, you know, too. But the first one was nice, and since we kind of never really been through this, because technically we never owned our own home, you know, like, well, I mean, I'm the homeowner, but even when we lived back at the farm, see, the farmhouse that we were living in was under my grandma's name, so she was the one that would have to put up with it, not us, because we're just kind of renting the house, kind of, from her, you know, even though, you know, because it's her house. See, but this is actually my house. I paid for this in, you know, my money. It's in my name, yada, yada, yada. So this was all new territory for us at the time. And, you know, the first time it was okay. You know, we gave her, you know, all the information that she wanted. Even some that I look back at, she had no right to knowing. But it is what it is. It was done over with. Well, not probably a week later, another person shows up. And then, you know, then it was about maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks went by, something like that, another one showed up. And then it was about a month later, then another one fucking showed up. So by the end of 2010, me and my mom were just getting absolutely pissed off, because there's no sense to people coming, you know, to our house over and over and over, you know. And then by like the fucking, I don't know, 10th person that showed up at my house, I pretty much just started telling them to go fuck themselves. So yeah, so to those type of people, really the only information they're supposed to know is how many people are living in their house. And that's probably about all I'm going to say. You know, there's technically 2 people living in my house, me and my mom. So I'm just going to, if I have to deal with them again, I will just simply fucking tell them that, you know, you only need, you only need to know how many people are living here. And therefore, 2. Therefore, nothing else. That's how that's fucking going again. So, but we will see, I guess, what happens. Apparently they're supposed to be coming out for 2020, but, I mean, time will tell. Got a white pickup driving around. Just enjoying the weather. But, yeah, so there's, I don't know. Personally, I think it's a stupid thing. It's a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of my time. I even remember too, let's see. Yeah, it was 2010, and we told them to go fuck themselves, you know, off my land. But they still kept coming. They still kept coming, and it was really getting old. But then they started kind of, you know, harassing my grandma. You know, and of course now she would be the one to deal with them. But the problem is that day, because it was another lady that showed up. She was actually on the side of the road, you know, on the farm road there. I call it the farm road because it obviously goes. It's a dead end road pretty much, but it takes us to our farm. So that's why I just call it the farm road, but it's a regular street just like any other road, but it dead ends at some point. But I remember that she was parked on the side of the road, and at the time there was nobody living in that blue house that's in front of our farm. So I guess since she couldn't get anybody there, she just sat on the side of the road, and she was, eyeing the farm next. Well, here I come. I'm coming on Big Red. I'm coming down the road, and didn't really think much of it. I just figured, maybe somebody lost, or maybe they're looking for somebody, or it's a number of things, right? It's a number of things. So I pulled in to the driveway of our old house that was at the farm. It's still there, but it's a piece of shit. But yeah. So I pulled in there, because I was just going to do stuff. I didn't realize it was another one of those Census Bureau people, whatever the fuck you call them. So I pull in the driveway to do what I got to do, and here she comes. Of course, my grandma wasn't anywhere. She was just in the house getting ready to come out because she had called me, I think, earlier that day to tell me to come over because we had shit to do because it's a farm and, got shit to do all the time. So, except in the wintertime. It's a lot slower in the wintertime, but yeah. So she pulls in the driveway, starts yik-yakking. And then she asks, well, what's your plans with the old house? Since there's nobody living in it, I mean, are you going to rent it out to somebody again? Or, and this is where I shouldn't have really said anything. Because even my grandma, she got a little bit ticked off at me for even saying anything. Because she said that, that lady asked, what we plan on doing with that house. And I pretty much just told her that we just turned it into like a garden house. Like that's where we store all our garden tools and stuff, and my grandma later on, my grandma tells me that I never should have said anything. I should have said it's just going to stay the way it is, because it's none of their business. So yeah, but then the lady asked for my phone number, either my home phone number or my cell phone. Well, I just lied and said that I didn't know my home phone number. I didn't even tell her that I had a cell phone. Because you know what? They don't need my fucking phone number. They don't. What are they going to do with my phone number? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to call me 3 times a week, asking me this question, that stupid fucking question? How big is your dick? Come on. It's just endless amounts of stupid fucking questions that I have to waste my precious time with. I only get to live on this planet for, 70 more fucking years. Do you think I want to waste 90% of my lifetime, talking to you people? I got a farm to run. I got yard work that needs to be done. I'm actually scared to mow my lawn sometimes because I'm worried about those pricks showing up. It's ridiculous. And now 2020, knowing the fact that they're going to be out, I might not even mow my grass at all. Or I might just, technically I could mow it at night because they wouldn't be out at night. So, I don't know. I don't want to deal with them, It's freaking stupid. So, yeah, if any of you guys live here in the U.S., I don't know if Canada has to deal with that kind of shit or not. I guess Straight Pipe Acres or South Saskatchewan Farmer could tell me because they're Canadians. They know their Canada shit better than I do. So, I'm not... Technically, I am somewhat Canadian, but it's just my blood. Everything else is American because I was born in America, but my family comes from Canada. So, I am somewhat Canadian, but I wasn't raised Canadian, so I don't know. So, that's why I don't really talk Canadian either, because I was born here in the U.S., I talk normal. So, that's just, yeah. So, if any of you fucking people have to deal with them here in the U.S., just tell them, I think it only applies to if you live in a house. If you live in an apartment, it doesn't matter because they keep track of you that way anyway. So, but yeah, if you live in a house like I do, and they want to know how many people live in this fucking house, you don't even have to tell them that. You can refuse it, but I would just tell them how many people live in your house, and then tell them good day. Tell them to leave, Because technically they're trespassing too, They're trespassing without permission, so, what are you going to do, right? So, but yeah, if any of you guys have to deal with them, I would just tell them to go fuck themselves. That's what I plan on doing for 2020. If they're going to be coming around, you know, they're definitely going to get an ass chewing. I don't fucking care. I mean, the only reason why the fucking government wants to fucking know how many people are living in this goddamn world or this country is just so they can figure out how to raise your taxes or make out a freaking hit list, you know, for those that need to be taken out, you know. That's all that fucking is. It ain't fucking nothing else. They don't fucking care how many people live in this country, just as long as they're fucking, you know, doing their fucking part to keep this country moving. So I don't like them. I never will. Especially for the first time out. It was good the first time, but the first time it was fun, but then it happened again and again and again and again. You know, so it really got to be a fucking nuisance. And that's what's probably going to happen again for 2020, because I know that for some reason you have the first person come to your house, you puke out all this information, and then a week later another one comes out. Well, obviously this information is not getting anywhere, or it takes time to transfer from one building to the fucking next, and then it takes time to go to the government place. Well, I'm only telling you shit one time, and that's it. And I'm only going to give you a small amount of information. You know, so it's stupid. But anyways, I was watching this girl on YouTube, and she was dealing with them now too, and there was a train. She recorded, you know, her talking to this guy, and she told him, like, well, hey man, I filled out all the information that you requested. You didn't need any more than that. I gave you what you needed. That's good enough. But he kind of just kept pushing it on, like, you know, no, I need more information. And then that's when she freaking threw in that, well, I have the right to not give you personal information or any kind of information. It is your right to not cough up information. You know, it's one of your amendment rights. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it's the 5th one. I don't remember. But you have the right to not give out private information. Well, when she said that, when she said that to him, he just laughed at her. Like, if you were to do that to me, because, I mean, they're not going to do it, obviously, to my face, because then you're in a world of hurt. I will punch your fucking teeth in. I don't care if I go to fucking jail. It's time well served. I'm not afraid to kick somebody's ass, because I will fucking do it. If you're going to come talk to me like crap to my face yet, I'm going to beat you down like the dog that you are, you know? That's just the way it's going to fucking go. So, but since it was over the phone, you know, he figured out this would be okay. You know, like, really. It is our amendment right to not give out any information. So remember that. I don't know what Canada has for, you know, rights. I imagine they got the same amount of rights as we do. I don't know. I'm not Canadian. I don't live in Canada. I don't know Canada's stuff. So, again, any of you Canadian people that watch my videos, you can tell me. But here in the U.S., we do have rights, and we do have the right to remain silent. We do have the right to not cough up any information. We do have the right to carry weapons. You know, legally, of course, not illegally. Because if you do it illegally, then you're just going to fucking jail. So, that's why I want to get a gun license, so I can legally carry a weapon. So, but yeah. So just remember that those fucking faggots are going to be coming back out for 2020, which is stupid. But I guess I know what to do, you know, and I will videotape it. I mean, lots of people have been doing it, you know, so, but, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking stupid, though. I mean, it's such a waste of time. I don't care. The government don't need no shit, you know. They don't need. I mean, they're controlling us one by one. That's the thing, you know. They're trying to see what they can milk out of us. You know, we're just fucking cattle to them. You know, so they're gonna sit there and milk our fucking tits for whatever they can get out of us. You know, which is either money or private information, because they're too fucking lazy to figure it out. You know, it's like, you got a fucking computer. When we're fucking born, they They put our information to a fucking computer or it's on a goddamn file somewhere, but they're just so fucking lazy. They don't want to go thumbing through a fucking file system or typing on a fucking keyboard to try to find our information. No, let's just send a bunch of damn people to people's houses, trespassing, knocking on fucking doors, wasting our fucking time. What if I was banging my girlfriend and you come to the fucking door? I'm gonna keep banging my girlfriend. I ain't gonna fucking go answer the fucking door. I'm busy getting my freak on, It's like, seriously. I'm doing something that I actually enjoy, I'm not gonna go answer the fucking door. Like, screw you. Come on. And then I remember, I don't know if it was the same thing or not. It might have been a little bit different, but I remember a couple years ago, there was a silver Ford pickup that pulled in my driveway. A couple girls got out. Of course, I'm busy, doing shit on the computer, so I don't have time, so... And since they couldn't get a hold of me because I refused to answer the door. If I don't know you, I'm not going to answer the fucking door. I have people come to my doorstep all the time, but I have no clue who the fuck they are. So I don't really answer it. So, but yeah. So since those two girls couldn't get a hold of me or my mother or whatever, they just one decided to write down some information, whatever, and the other one walks to the mailbox. And then walks over to the, where the pole light would be in the corner there, and she's taking pictures of my house. Now, that's also illegally taking pictures of somebody's property without permission, so that's also illegal. So remind me to shoot that camera next time I see it. So, if I came out fucking bearing a shotgun, are you going to be taking pictures of me, blowing your camera out of your hand? Have at it, but you're not going to have a camera, It's going to be dicked. It's going to be in a million fucking pieces. So I don't know, but it's just, I can't stand them people. Like, it's not the people themselves, it's just, the line of work that they're in. I don't like it. They need to not do that fucking line of work. Oh, and get this. I follow this news guy on YouTube. He's around here, around my local area. And he uploads a video saying that the Bureau is looking for like 20,000 or something more people to help with this gig. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to sign up for it because you get paid like fucking $20 an hour to do it. Yeah, it's good fucking money, but you're harassing people. Especially if I'm doing something. Like if I'm mowing my lawn. That's a good example. If I'm mowing my lawn, I'm not going to want to stop to talk to you. Okay, because I want to mow my grass. I just want to get fucking done, So, and then I got to mow here, which takes me like an hour and a half to do. And then I got roadside over at the farm that I got to go fucking do. And then I picked up a little bit of the dike by the North Garden. I'm doing that now as well. I picked that up earlier this year because it looks stupid. And then I got the shit down in the bush that I brush hogged too. So with it all, I'm out mowing for probably at least 3 hours. 3 hours of mowing, And maybe they're talking a big rainstorm that's coming in later that day, Like, I just want to get my work done. I'm not going to sit here and chit-chat with you for fucking 20, 30 fucking minutes about crap that you don't need to know. Like... I just can't stand it. I don't know how other people around here feel about it. People here in my town, I don't know what they think about it. But it's a fucking joke to me. I don't fucking care if you need to know how many goddamn people are living in my house or in the neighbor's fucking house across the street. Come on. We all have a fucking, a number. We do. We all have a fucking number. So go find that fucking number. We all have a fucking name. We have there's so many ways of them finding us. Finding our fucking information. Think about it. The scammers. The the ID thieves, the people that take your identity, they go through a fucking computer to do that. They don't come knocking on your doorstep to ask, "Hey, what's your social security number? I want to steal all your money." They go through a fucking computer to do that. Why can't the fucking government do that then? You know, it's like, seriously. We're all on a fucking computer somewhere. We're all on a file somewhere. You know, it ain't that hard. Don't be sending people to my fucking doorstep. You know. But again, too, a lot of people move all the time. You know, every day there's somebody moving to another town or another state or whatever. So information is always non-stop changing, you know, and that's probably hard for the government to keep up to date. Well, here's an idea. Just give the fuck up. Just stop doing it. You know? It's stupid. It's a waste of fucking time. I absolutely hate it. I won't be talking to any of them. And I recommend that all you guys do the same fucking thing. Just tell them to go fuck themselves. Tell them to leave. Tell them to get off your property before you shoot them with the 12 gauge, you know? Tell them that they're trespassing and they're going to be calling the law.
Hey, I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority!
They don't need to know anything, you know? The only information I probably would give them, because apparently this is mandatory, and this is the only reason why they're showing up, is why they just want to know how many people are living in your house. You know? Okay. There's 2 people living in my house. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to know. Unless you want to count all my cats too. I mean, there's like 10 cats running around my fucking house. Okay, so 10, 11, 12. There's 12 people living in my house. Cats are included. So there you go. Yes, I have a lot of cats, but 2 of them technically are not mine, but they're living here. And we just picked up another one a couple of months ago. It's another stray one. It keeps running down the road. It keeps disappearing. I don't know where it comes from. It comes up to my house. So I give it a little bit of cat food because I feel sorry for it because it's in the cold. So I don't know if it's somebody's fucking pet or what, but it's not my cat. But it comes up to my step every night. So I throw out a little cup of cat food for it because I feel sorry for it. So, but I don't like humans. That's for sure. But I already adopted a couple of cats already, so I don't need any more, but I figured what the hell, a little cup of cat food ain't gonna hurt to throw out there every night. So technically I'm feeding a lot of cats, but you know, a lot of these cats are mine, but there's at least 3 that are not mine. So, but whatever, no big deal. But yeah, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to only know how many people are living in their house. I suppose they need names too, but I ain't giving you fucking names because that's a breach of our privacy. You know? That's a breach of our information, our private information. Unless you're the fucking government yourself, you ain't getting crap out of me. Had something stuck in my mouth. Ugh. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a shit show, that's for sure. So I don't like the fucking faggots and never will. So, but yeah, I don't know. I would just tell them to go fuck themselves because they don't need to know anything else. You know. So, but yeah, that's what's going on for 2020. It's going to be an exciting year. I knew something was going to ruin this fucking year. I just knew it. I just knew something was going to wreck my year. 2019 was a fucking somewhat of a disaster because it rained a lot. Hardly got any hay baled. Had to rake hay. Which I guess it was fun too, but I didn't want to have to do it. But I did it anyway. And 2020. There's going to be those census people fucking coming around, knocking on my doorstep, busting down my fucking doors, and I got to blow them away with a 12 gauge because they're breaching my privacy and breaching my house. Oh, Lord. What's next? But yeah, so there you go. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Just tell them to go suck it. Because we don't have time for their crap. And never will. I won't ever have time for them. You know, so, yeah. You get out of here, cat. Don't be coming in here. Just because the trail's clean doesn't mean you gotta come in here. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Go back to the house. I got the males following her because they like her. Thank God she's fixed. So, but yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess I'm taking off. I just wanted to let you guys know about that fucking shit's going on for 2020. That's going to be an exciting year. So I recommend that you guys lock your doors, do all your chores at night. If you got any animals or if you mow the grass, whatever you do for chores, do them at night. They shouldn't be coming over after a certain amount of time, but who knows? I think they should stop at least by, you would think by 4 or 5, but they might come later than that. But who knows? So just be ready for it. All you can do is be ready for it and hope that you don't ever have to see them. But we haven't had to deal with any of them since like 2010. It was almost 2011. You know, when they finally fucking stopped. But my God. But I don't know. I think somebody came around in 2011 too, but it only happened a couple times and they quit. But I don't know. But yeah, don't work for these bastards. Whatever you do, don't work for them. Go work at McDonald's if you need a job. I know McDonald's is not an exciting job, but hey, puts food on your table, puts money in your wallet. So, you know, and it's not a government job either. So, but yeah, just want to let you guys know what the hell is going on. I'm not looking forward to this, but I'm gonna have to, you know, get a little rough because I ain't gonna have time for it. You know, I ain't never gonna have time for these assholes. I could be retired and never work a day in my life. I still would never have time for them because I don't like them. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what this job or what this does for the United States. It's a waste of fucking time. It's not helping us any. So, you know, fuck it. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm taking off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.